often think that slideshows, they're overused, they're undeveloped, they're cluttered with ugly clip art. Most importantly, and this is the point I'm going to try to make over and over again today, is that people use them as a crutch and not as a tool. They use them as a crutch, something to help them when they need something quick and easy, when they need a quick visual because they're trying to hit all of the different learning styles. They lean on them inappropriately, I think, and they don't use them as a tool to hammer in their main point. This is the problem I see. This is the biggest problem I see with PowerPoint presentations. However, there is this other side that you can add power to your point if you use it effectively. That's the catch. You just have to learn how to use it effectively. You can engage multiple learning styles. You can increase visual impact. You can improve an audience's focus. That's tricky. We're going to talk about that. You can save time and energy. PowerPoints are portable. All you need is a laptop. You can take it anywhere you go that has a way to display it. It's very effective for that. You can play videos off of them. You can play music through them. So there are benefits to using them. And people do use them. Whew. Wow. Okay. Here's some statistics. As of 2012, various versions of PowerPoint claim 95% of the presentation software market share. So PowerPoint's the biggest. We're going to talk about that in just a second. 90%. With installations on at least 1 billion computers, among presenters worldwide, this program is used an estimated frequency of 350 times per second.
Wow, that's a lot.
Wow. 350 times per second. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, okay? And when I talk about PowerPoint, I'm going to use the word PowerPoint because, like I said, 95% of the software market for slideshows is PowerPoint. You guys might know what a general trademark is. If I say, pass me a Kleenex, Kleenex is the brand, it's not necessarily the tissue. Or give me a Band-Aid, Band-Aid's the brand, it's not necessarily the adhesive thing that goes on your skin. We do that with PowerPoint as well. When I say PowerPoint, I'm not just talking about the slideshow presentation that Microsoft created. So know that ahead of time. And I apologize ahead of time. But do you guys have different slideshow presentation formats on your different computers? What do you use?
I have two.
You have two? Which ones?
I have PowerPoint and Keynote.
You have PowerPoint and
Apple
Keynote. Yep.
version.
Apple's version, created by Steve Jobs. Thank you.
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint.
I don't like using PowerPoint, but I use Prezi.
Use Prezi. Perfect. Okay.
PowerPoint and slides.
PowerPoint and slides.
Only because it's with the computer.
Okay.
Otherwise, I can use PowerPoint.
Still makes me wonder.
But I've never heard of slides.
That's what I did in the other ones.
Gotcha. Steve?
Keynote.
Keynote. Perfect. Yeah, these are the other options. There's Keynote, which was established in 2003 for Mac. Prezi, 2009. And Google Presentations has a free one if you have a Google Gmail account, which is what I often used in the beginning of my SBS because I didn't have PowerPoint.
What was it called?
The
Google?
It's just presentation, Google Presentation. And Slide Rocket is a new one that I kind of just found, created in 2006. A lot of those cost monthly money, if you want to really expand on what you're able to do. But Google Presentation is free, Keynote comes with Macs, and Microsoft comes on a lot of PCs. So it's really important that we learn how to use it effectively. Okay? People use it all the time. What drives me crazy is not that people use PowerPoint, it's that they use it ineffectively. So that's what we're going to kind of learn today. And the majority of learners are visual. So this is a huge way to reach our audience. Here's a cool stat for you. According to John Medina, a molecular biologist at the University of Washington School of Medicine, he says text and oral presentations are not just less effective than pictures for retaining certain types of information, they are way less effective. If information is presented orally, people remember about 10% tested 72 hours after exposure. That figure goes up to 65% if you add a picture. That's huge. Just huge amount of retention that people can gain just by adding a picture. 10% retention 72 hours later versus 65% when you add a picture. So our objective today, we're going to look at practical aspects of putting together PowerPoints. That means what's visually stimulating, what's not, the do's and don'ts pretty much, and then we're going to talk a little bit about presentation, about what you need to add in there and what you don't. What was one of the things you instantly thought of that makes a bad presentation? Josh?
Too much text.
Too much
First thing.
text.
And too
First thing
small.
thought of.
And too small.
Too much text. Too small.
Also, poor color schemes.
Bad colors.
Too distracting, like in a bad way, it's drawing them into the PowerPoint more than the.
Too much distraction. That's a good one. Okay, what else?
With bad colors, colors that make it so you can't read the text,
Exactly.
and images that don't tie in with the text at all.
Poor image choice.
Things aren't in line. Like,
Not in line.
not, you know, when they're all like,
Symmetrical.
yeah, people are trying to be abstract and it turns out
Yeah, how would you say that?
Not in line.
a disaster.
Yeah.
Confusing.
Or like,
Not, I'd
Not
say,
a perfection.
I'm just gonna do inline, but you know what I mean. Basically, not visually appealing. There's some awful or poorly timed animation.
Yeah.
I thought it was perfectly timed. Good exercise.
Or distracting also.
Okay.
The main
Warping
title.
text.
Warping text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word art.
Yeah.
Warped oops. Whapped text.
Pretty much.
I actually think when people use word art, I usually immediately think that
Tacky.
they're very tacky. Yeah, like not updated.
Yeah.
Because word art's from, in my mind, I think of word art, I think of when I was really young.
I love
Word art's kind of
Beginning
cool,
of
but I
2000s.
agree. It instantly has a connotation with it. That's
Like
kind of tacky and
yeah.
old.
Like just those specific ones, not that
Mhm.
the words like used cool. I
Yeah.
think that's cool, but when it's the specific ones from word art, you would immediately think.
I'll own up to it. I don't think it's hardly ever used cool. Yeah. I admit it.
Even the whole, your text size needs to be
Text size.
proportionate.
Yeah, so
So
it's too small. And you could add in some proportions there.
Proportions, yeah.
How about competing visuals?
That's
Yes.
also true. Check.
Competing visuals.
I think you did have another one, actually. I'll keep it very close.
Kind of like what Josh was talking about with titles too, when you did your titles lecture, if the titles are too long or too
Yeah.
not effective.
So conciseness. We're looking for concise. So not concise.
That's
Appropriate.
How about appropriate?
Yeah. Not appropriate. Anything else we want to add? We did pretty good.
That's a lot.
There's a lot.
weird noises.
It's a lot. Weird noises.
Oh, yeah, weird noises would be good.
Weird noises would be. We didn't have time to add it, but
Yeah.
please.